Well, hey everybody, Pete Blank here for this week's edition of Pete's Points, doing the land shark for a landmark episode. This is Pete's Points episode 150. 150 video lessons on Pete's Points. You know, about 3 years ago, I stood in this very room, which we call the think tank, and threw out a video that said, hey, I'm gonna start doing weekly videos to help motivate and inspire y'all and see where this goes. Well, 150 episodes later, here we are. That's over 23,000 views of these videos via email. And that doesn't count the LinkedIn and the Facebook when I put them up there. So here's today's message I want to share with you. I'm going to continue doing these, but not weekly. I'm just not going to do them weekly anymore. Number one reason is lack of travel. The pandemic has sort of caused a sort of shift in my travel. And for me, part of the fun of these lessons is to be out in different places and show you things. There's only so many things I can use as metaphors from my backyard. So number one, there's not a lot of travel. And number two, it's just hard. I mean, it is hard to be creative and think of something every single week. So these are still going to come, but just not weekly. Also, some of you may be saying, well, Pete, you're at episode 150. I've never seen episodes 2 through 26 or 50 or 60. Where can I see those? Well, I got a big announcement for you coming up probably in January of 2021. There's going to be a neat low-cost way where you can access all the prior episodes for your development for you or for your leadership team. So stay tuned for that. So just real quick, while I've got you, maybe saying, Pete, where else can I get content? If you're not doing these videos weekly anymore, where can I get content? I want to again direct you to my Alexa flash briefings. I just recorded my 700th daily Alexa flash briefing. And at 2 minutes each, that's about 23 straight hours of leadership lessons. You talk about binge watching Netflix. How about binge listening for 23 straight hours to Pete's Points? And these are broken into little weekly themes. So each week, every day, but I'll do a weekly theme around lots of Disney topics, lots of leadership topics, and also lots of operational management topics as well. So again, these are on Alexa devices. If you've got an Amazon Alexa, an Echo, a Show, you can listen there. In addition, if you don't have those, any of your podcast streaming services, so like iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, the TuneIn app, Podbean, Google Podcast, it's all there for you. You can stream and listen to those at any time. Those are daily coming out. In addition, once a week, until they fire me, I'm on my local Fox 6. Every Monday morning, I do a segment called Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday, and these are about 3-minute interviews where I talk about something motivational, but also leadership development or personal development, professional development. These could be great icebreakers that you could show to your team before a staff meeting once a week and say, well, how do these apply to us? And how can we use this topic today to keep our staff engaged and motivated? So those are always out there for you. We started a new podcast. My buddy Brian, who worked at Disney, if you haven't listened, it's called Leadership and Laughs with Pete and Brian. And we've done about, I think, 12 of these so far. They're all on the website, but it's a live streaming podcast and we do it once a week, maybe once every other week, but it's fun. It's just a fun way if you're a podcast listener to consume some content around leadership. We don't go into current events. We don't talk about the state of the world or current events. We talk a lot about leadership strategies. We have game shows. We tell jokes. We have a really good time. That's out there for you. And this is all on my website, peteblank.com. It's all out there for you. This is free content that you don't have to pay for, that you can use to develop yourself. Because here's my point. Leadership development does not stop because there's a pandemic. Leadership development does not stop because our budgets are cut. So times are going to get tough pretty soon. Maybe you can't send people to conferences, or maybe you can't do as much, bring in as many external consultants as you used to. Use this free content. That's why it's out there. Keep developing your team. And finally, one more thing. Book number 2 is coming. 55 ways to add Disney magic to your organization. Look at that. That is done. You'll hear an announcement from me in just a couple weeks. I'll send something out to say it's ready to go, it's out there. This is a great resource, especially if you have new managers or new supervisors. 55 ways they can lead their team. So that's going to be exciting. I'll send you more information about that coming up. But thanks to all of you. You make producing these Pete's Points videos and Pete's Points audios, a lot of fun. Your comments, your thumbs up. It just makes me feel great. It makes me feel great that I'm hopefully adding value to you in your professional journey. So again, Pete's Points, volume 151 will be coming up soon. Maybe not next week, but it will be coming up soon. So I look forward to talking with you then. Until then, we'll see you next time on Pete's Points.